Okay, it's September the something, probably the 12th. And like I kind of promised in the last one, I'd say, well, it'd be about the same, but a little bit less green. That is definitely the case. Garden is definitely not liking the 50-degree nights. Just got one more cuke on here. See how he's doing. Okay. We got a couple other ones like trying. These are heirloom type, so what we're gonna do, probably leave this guy on here until it's inedible, and then we'll take the seeds off of that one. There's one more of these gray, they're called gray zucchinis. There's one more, it's right there, the center of the shot there. Gonna let him go until he's inedible for the hello bee. We'll keep his seeds too, or her seeds, whatever, I don't know. Tomatoes are still growing much slower. They're not putting out as much, there's just not as much energy coming into them. But you can see these guys over here. So a good example of that is the plants are ripening them off when they're really small. Like there's not very many more, and they're getting about this big, and the plant's just ripening them off. You can see that these plants are just they're starting to conserve. They're starting to be more choosy with the energy. Aromas are pretty much donezo. The Amish paste there. We've already taken some of these heirloom varieties and taken seeds off. Probably going to do that with some of the, and in tomatoes you don't wait until they're kind of overripe. You take them right when they're ripe, and then you can process the seeds, and I can show you how to do that maybe in a different video. That'd be kind of fun. This is my first time trying, so if I tell you the wrong thing, I won't know until next spring. But I'll show you what I'm trying, I guess, and put that disclaimer on there. You can see these Heinz 1350 is what these were. They're an heirloom. They're a bush tomato heirloom. Very interesting. And they were actually developed in Ohio and someplace in Ontario, so it's sort of near me where I'm in the thumb of Michigan. So I decided to take some of those too. Let's walk over here a bit. There's my fire pit. And there's some other things that are in my yard, making it hard to mow. And there's these winter squashes. These are the small acorns. I've shown you a bunch of times. They're finally kind of they're actually doing their thing finally. There's two. There's one there. I kind of gave up on these. I thought they were never gonna come through at all. There's another one right there. And then there's one over there, at least, if not more. Peppers, I think we're gonna try to take some peppers off, and if these are not hybrid types, we'll save some seeds for them. And I think we have maybe a good way to start seeds in the spring. Anyway, quick garden. We're not taking a lot out of this garden anymore. We're still taking tomatoes. Obviously, they're still ripening off. We're still taking Romas, but there's only about 4 Romas left in the whole blasted place, and that's okay. It'll be interesting next year. We're going to try some new things, try some different positions for stuff in the yard, and maybe I'll show you how I'm hopefully gonna build another raised bed next year. I'd like to add one in the back and at least one in the front. So it'll be a fun year. Of course, lumber prices are crazy right now. Everyone was off work for a while, and they're fixing their houses. And apparently not enough people work in the lumber mill. So anyhow, that is what it is. Next year's a new year. That's the best part about gardening, is this stuff grows every year. So talk to y'all later. Catch you in the next one.